What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Blackout Night, and welcome back to World of Tanks. In today's video, we're actually going to be taking a look at the tank destroyers. I have a few of them. One of my favorite classes of tanks to play as. Can't wait until they add American tank destroyers. I'm really looking forward to driving an M18 Hellcat. But yeah, some of the tank destroyers that I have the T-25/2, what comes after the M18 Hellcat. Not a bad tank destroyer. Not particularly good. Has the same gun as the M18, or the 90mm that the M18 can get, which I don't believe it actually had a 90mm. I think there were some conversions that were done that slapped a 90mm anti-tank gun on it, but I don't think it ever came off the assembly line with one. I think it was just the 76. But yeah, I also have the Electo, which is like a go-kart with a big gun. I think that's the 25-pounder. Yep, 25-pounder. Decent damage. It doesn't have very good penetration, though. 71 millimeters penetration. I might actually have to switch that. Oh, that's even worse penetration. I'll look at that later. I also have the Flak Bus. I do not know how to pronounce. It's something 4C. That's I think it's like an elongated Panzer IV chassis. And I'm probably completely wrong because I'm looking at the way the road wheels are set up, and that looks more like the way the Tiger's road wheels are set up. Let me take a look at this. How do I do this? I don't remember. Vehicle details. Based on the... Okay. That's literally what the name of that is. Okay, it doesn't say if it's built on a Panzer IV chassis or not. Anyways, I also had the Marder 38T. I had a lot of fun in that thing. Way better than the Marder 2. I know the Marder 2 used to be good, and I think this is a little close to how it used to be. Not quite, but better than nothing. I also have the FCM 36 Pack 40, the Bathtub of Doom. I like to add of Doom to a lot of the vehicles, like the T-82. I call that the Cardboard Box of Doom. Because, I mean, let's face it, it's not going to stop anything more than if, people are throwing pencils at you. And I also have the SU-100Y. And this is the biggest tank destroyer that I have. I mean, let's look at the side of this. This is an SU-100Y. That's a KV-1. It is bigger than a KV-1. The thing is gigantic. Doesn't have a lot of armor though. 60 millimeters thick all around. And that seems to be a trend for tank destroyers. They have really good guns, but they don't have any armor. Look at this. This has 40 millimeters of armor, frontal armor. And it's kind of angled pretty well too. I'm guessing the 40 millimeters is down here, but that's probably like razor thin. But if you look at this, I mean, this only has 20 millimeters more, and it's like 10 times the size of the little French tank destroyer. But yeah, this pretty much sheet metal, and in reality, I do believe these folded down. This was actually an anti-aircraft gun. And, repurpose it to fire straight ahead, that'd be fine. It'd be kind of cool if you could actually deploy it, and, just set up on like a nice spot so you have a nice 360-degree rotation. Shoot anything that moves. That'd be pretty cool. Unless you get swarmed and you need to get out of there fast. Yeah, the Electo. Open top vehicle. Most of them are open top. I mean, artillery, looking at it from above, loves that. Got a big old steering wheel there. It doesn't look like you can fit very well in that. The only one that I have, besides the SU-100Y, which is actually closed off, that isn't open top, is this. But if you actually look, it might as well be open top because that's like a canopy or like an awning on a motorhome. I mean, you're going to stop the rain, but you're not going to stop anything else. And that seems to be a trend for a lot of tank destroyers. I mean, they don't have a lot of armor, but their guns are really meant to hurt tanks. Hence the name, a tank destroyer. They were specifically built to take out enemy tanks. Whereas something like the Covenanter is an infantry support tank. It's not meant to go toe-to-toe with a Tiger P. Granted, the Tiger P was pretty much designed to take out anything else. But tanks, for the most part, in the early, at least the early stages of the war, were not meant to fight other tanks. They were meant to fight heavily fortified installations like bunkers and stuff, and take out infantry. I mean, that's why you had, you know, light support tanks. I mean, this is an infantry support tank. It's a medium tank, but it might as well be a heavy tank because it's so slow. You know, but with that little gun, you know, it's pretty rapid fire. So anyways, we're actually going to take a couple of these for a spin. You know, depending on how long each game is, I might be able to get to all of them. So, with that out of the way, let's jump into one in the T25/2. And oh my, bottom of the list here. Oh, great. I'm going up against some stiff competition. This ought to be interesting. I think I might try to get to the hill because I have the speed for it. Wow. Super Pershing is almost smaller than I am. I'm about the same. We're about the same size. That's interesting.
Let's go.
Wow, the Waffenträger. That thing has a big gun. I actually have not seen one in game because, I mean, I don't have any tanks that are that high tiered. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm not too keen on us taking the hill. I don't think that IS-8 was paying attention. I think he had his cruise control on and was doing something else. But yeah, the T25/2. Like I said, not a bad tank. The 90mm is adequate if you are top tier. It can punch, I think, like the lower range of the tier above, so tier 8. But you know, unless it's a side shot on something, you're not going to do so well. It doesn't have a lot of health either. It has 850 hit points. And as you can see, coming from the Hellcat, it's not exactly fast. It's not slow, but it could use a few more horsepower under the hood. T-44 and a Panther II are trading shots. Oh, look, yeah, a heavy tank is about ready to push me from behind. I'm gonna stay in the low ground here. Oh, that's an M103. I'm not gonna have a shot on him, so he will have a shot on me, though. As long as we can... I got a feeling they're gonna come around this corner because nobody's watching. STA-1. Who did we just lose? T-44. Just lost to T-44. And there's a Jagdtiger 88 and a Panther II over here. Don't know what they're doing.
That one didn't go through.
Oh boy. No, not good. Oh, not cool.
We didn't penetrate their armor. We've lost attack.
Totally screwed.
That one didn't go through.
Oh, IS-8.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
And then he got rammed. Right. So we just lost the hill. So, yeah, got hit in the side there. See if the STA-1 could do anything. Switch to him. I'm kind of curious. See if, oh, there we go. Now we just flipped sides. But that STA-1's doing pretty good. Wow, we decimated their team. I was just not in a very good position. I should not have gone up that hill. But at the same time, I acted as a distraction. So at the very least, I distracted them because they thought I was an easy kill, and you know, there you go. Alright. Well, we got the hill. Now, I think he needs to go back the other way because I think there's a couple tanks that went down that way. But, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go back to the garage because obviously that game did not last very long for me. But I can't really judge the tank on that game alone because that was a very, very high-tier game for this particular vehicle. And obviously, as you saw, the M103, I think the M103 is a Tier 9? Tier 8. Tier 9 or Tier 8, I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me check. Tech tree. M103. Tier 9. Yep. So I was in a Tier 9 game in a Tier 7 vehicle that I don't believe is fully upgraded. I can't click it because it's still in the battle. But anyways, I don't think it's fully upgraded. So let's jump into the Alecto. It is a Tier 4 tank destroyer. And I'm going to take a quick look at the guns that it has. 110 millimeters of penetration on the upgraded 6-pounder. Only does 75 damage. The howitzer does a lot of damage, but... Oh. Yeah, we did win. Woohoo! 832 experience. Times 2 for the first victory of each day. Woohoo! I didn't do anything in that game. Anyways, we're going to jump into the Alecto. Normally I'd talk about, you know, the tanks, but I don't know a lot about the Alecto. I don't know a lot about British tanks in general. As far as I knew, growing up in school, we only talked about American, German, and Russian, you know, forces. We talked about there being English forces, but not exactly armored, you know, divisions or anything like that. And, you know, this game definitely opened my eyes to the other nations' tanks, which is really cool. And for the most part, British tanks are a lot like American tanks. They're not overly, you know, well armored, but they have a really good gun for the most part, or like a really rapid fire gun or something like that. Oh, okay. So I got to think of what this map is. I haven't been here in quite some time. Alrighty. Ooh, it's a Gran. It's the Lend-Lease M3 Lee. There's a lot going to the left. I think I'm going to follow this T80 over here. And the one thing about the Alecto that I really like, similar to the M18, is it's pretty quick, and it's a very stealthy machine. Which always comes in handy because you can shoot someone, you may get spotted, but then you can relocate quite quickly and without them seeing. And Alecto just destroyed our Panzer IIG. Now, if it was a Panzer IIJ, you would have a lot more difficulty destroying that tank. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Well, let's see. Got a Matilda over here. Matildas are really good. Let's see if anyone pokes their head out over here. It's got pretty good gun traverse for being a fixed gun. We are not doing so hot on this side, on the other side there. Looks like we're spread oddly throughout the map. Oh, hello, I didn't even see those guys right there. Gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here. T-40. Oh, hello.
They killed our
Where did he
driver.
go?
We're covering his position, but not very well.
I don't know what just shot me. Panzer 35. So now my driver is dead. T-46. AMX 40 down over there. I'm gonna go help this T-40. Ah, shouldn't have taken that shot. Oh, it's a T-28. Come on, back up. Come back up. Make him look at me. Yeah, he's not... Oh, there's a T-80 coming up behind him. Get around the corner.
Penetrate their armor.
What?
Track hit.
I didn't penetrate his arm. On the plus side.
Got him.
Got him. Oh, you got my gun. Dang it. Yeah, on the plus side, he wasn't doing any damage to me, so... I'm gonna... go left here. Wow, we are... Well, I wouldn't say we're dominating, but this game's gonna be over pretty quick, too. This isn't deep water, is it? I could use a push. Someone wants to push me. Oh, get him, Panzer 1C. Ruin his day. He's on the other side of that rock. And then we have an AMX 40 that's just chilling up here. He can't hit me. Or he can.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I'm so dead.
Bail out.
So dead.
This vehicle has had it.
Yeah. I didn't think he could aim down that far, but he is kind of leaning on the side. So that was just poor playing on my part. And I was sitting here bragging about how stealthy that machine is. It is stealthy, but when you're an idiot like me and you drive out in front of an enemy tank, just like that, then you're going to have a bad time. Okay. Well, there's 2 tank destroyers out of the way. Probably going to win that one, too. Now we're going to drive one of the more powerful ones that I own. And that's because this thing has an 88mm gun. It's the L56, so it's not the good 88mm, but it still has 132mm of penetration. And it's only a tier 5. So it gets that gun, I think, a tier before the VK can. Let me look at the VK3001P. I'm pretty sure that is tier 6. 3001P, tier 6, yep. And you can't get the 88 on the Panzer IV-H. So, you get the 88, and not only this 88, but you also get the L71, or L74 88mm gun, which has almost 200mm of penetration for your regular ammo. So let's take this one for a spin. And this is actually a pretty quick tank too. They're surprisingly not slow for how big this thing is. I'm gonna try to hopefully spin around quickly and get up around the hill over there. This is usually a battle for the hill, even though it is attack the point instead of like 2 bases and stuff like that, or defending. A lot of people still turn around and come over and try to take us out from the other side. So I'm going to try to turn around because I don't want to get caught in that cluster of tanks.
Time to roll out.
Because I'm very, very thinly armored, and if I get rammed, I am so screwed. Looks like we have an Easy-8 and AMX, ELC AMX, and a Ram 2, and a Stuart. Now you gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry up. Excuse me, Stuart. I'm just trying to get... I'm a huge target. I'm trying to get out of the line of sight. And this gun, it's got pretty good gun depression for a German tank, which is always nice. Haven't spotted anything yet. Whoa! That hurt. Really?
Everyone get out.
Oh, ram a Chaffee, come around the corner, and what do? I plant the shell in the dirt in front of him. Did you see how quickly I did not have like any time to react from when it I spotted it. Somebody killed the Chaffee. He's still alive. Thank you. Wow. I had like half a second to react when the Chaffee showed up. And by that point, I already rammed him. And planted a shell, and I think I bounced off. I wasn't even really paying attention, and I was like, oh, I'll just back up and I'll shoot him again, because I'll reload before he fires his third shot. Apparently, they did not want me to drive that tank. If there's time, I will go back to that tank, because that was pathetic. But now we're going to take the FCM 36 Pak 40. And I love this map. I love the artwork of this map. It looks really cool. It looks like a desolate postcard that you would see in like Fallout. I just think that looks cool. Now this tank is the exception to the fast and lightly armored. This is lightly armored and slow. Like, really slow. It's like Tog slow, I think. You could probably race a Tog, and this might win by 1 kilometer an hour. So...
Time to roll
Can
out.
be touched by a priest. Alright, if I remember right, I did usually do very well kind of where these Covenanters are going. Yeah, look at this thing. It is 13 kilometers, 12 kilometers an hour. Oop, I hit 15. 16. Man, I am zooming. And then you turn, it's like, Look how bloated the top looks. There's an M3 Stuart. I think they're going to try to zip around here. Ah! Just missed him.
Penetration.
Got him. Oh, he's coming back for more, huh? Are you? Can't tell. No shot on you. No shot on you either. No. I can't tell if those are going in or not. Son of a gun. I've got no visible shots on these guys. And pretty much all of our help is gone. What is my team doing? I'm only a bathtub of doom. I can't fight these guys. Oh. Oh, he missed. Good. Something else is shooting at me. Something else is shooting me. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Enemy is hit. Track hit.
No! No! Oh, ricochet.
We're done for.
There's nothing I can do. Oh, we just lost that side. What happened? Wow. Our artillery's doing pretty well. But man, I'm not going to blame my playing on that. I was, by the time that I even got close to where the enemy were, they just overwhelmed those two Covenanters, and I shot that Stuart, but apparently wasn't enough. That's still in battle. So we'll see. If that's still in battle by the time this is done, then that means we either had a really good game, or or I played very poorly and I went back to the garage. And not too bad of a matchup. This thing can get into some pretty steep competition as far as the games go, but it can hold its own fairly well. It has a terrible terrible accuracy. You can shoot, say if I were aiming at that tower, I could aim at that tower and it would probably go over, hit that tower. It's not very good. It's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot your house. Oh, you shot the neighbors. Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't like them either.
Move out.
So I'm gonna try to follow this Hellcat. And the SU-100Y isn't slow either, like for the size of it, and it weighs a lot too. Like it's already going like 3 times as fast as the what are you staring at? 3 times as fast as the French tank destroyer. Oh, we are attacking their point. Okay. Oh, careful, Hellcat. I was waiting for him to not be paying attention, get hung up on all the tank traps there. But if you were in a mouse, you'd just drive right over those. Or just crush them with your immense weight. Oh, that's a M41 Walker Bulldog. And if only I would have been a little faster, I could have been in a position to shoot that guy. Someone's shooting. Oh, that's a T-29 coming up over the hill. Ooh, he's like, I'm not feeling so good now. This is gonna be iffy.
Track hit. Penetration.
Ooh, I almost ricocheted that shot. But I got a really good hit on him and he's almost dead now. So I'm gonna move somewhere else because there's people in the back there that are shooting me. Okay, he's dead. So let's get into the town where we have some cover. I planted a nice hit on that guy though. T-25/2. Oh, and there's the Jackson.
Ready to fire. Target unlocked. Ricochet.
Oh, I hit him. That's amazing. I actually hit the guy. No shot on him. I want to get out of here. Wow, actually, the only tank that's dead is the T-29.
Enemy armor is hit.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Take the shots for me. Try to shoot this guy. Where's he at?
One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel.
Get down. Oh, artillery. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Great. I'm so dead.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
I rushed my shot. Oh, he just got blasted in the face. Alright. Well, we were doing good, and then all of a sudden we weren't. So, I was trying to keep an eye on the map, but there was just so much going on, and by the time I even got to the hill here, they were already pushing over it, for the most part. So, I'm going to blame my performance on that. I should have assessed it a little bit better. So, is it back? Okay, it is back. We're going to do a game in this. And hopefully it's not going to be like any of the other games, and I'm actually going to shoot and do damage with my gun. Because I don't think I did any damage besides ramming damage. And Hidden Village. I can't remember which one this is. Is this the one with the single village and then the... I guess I'll find out here as soon as it shows the map, but... Yep, this is the one I thought. It's got the little village over here and then the hill that everyone goes around. No one goes through the town, besides maybe 1 or 2 light tanks. And there's a Panzer 1C, so there's at least one fast light and a Lux. So watch for the Lux and the Panzer 1C coming through the town. To all, bonne chance à toi. A two. Yeah, I say that's a toi. Oh, and
Let's get this show on the road.
All right. Speaking French. Oh wow. All right, so everyone's going up the hill. So I think I'm going to do a little defense, watching for tanks that are coming through. How deep is that? Very deep over there. So this will be good. Okay. Level off a little bit here. Oop. Hey look, Panzer 1C coming through the town. I pretty much just have to hit him once. Oh, I missed him. I'm gonna be spotted for their artillery, though.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Got him. Got him, got him, got him. He was shooting at me, too, so I'm gonna be backing off. Because they got 3 artillery pieces. Did the Lux go up over there? I'm pretty sure this tank has a really good view range. I don't want to go in the town because no one else is. And if someone questions what I'm doing...
Penetration.
Oh, how did that feel? And he's gone. Yeah, I don't want someone sneaking around because no one is watching the town. And I know people are probably going to be like, why are you camping in the back? Well, I'm a tank destroyer. I don't have armor. I don't have the health. I have 350 health. Like, I'd like to push up and do shots, you know, against these guys up there, but I'm not getting my hopes up. And judging by where that Sherman 3 is at, I have a bad feeling about where the rest of the their enemy team is at, if any of them are coming through the town. Then again, we are pushing pretty good. Oh, nope. Good thing I didn't go.
Enemy is hit.
Someone finish him. Oh boy.
Enemy armor is hit.
I'm dead.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Like I said, Panzer 3-4. Like I said, we needed support. And what is shooting him? A Panzer 1C. And they just destroyed the M7 Priest. And now all the artillery. I was the only one that was... I was the only one protecting the artillery. This is why you need people that can look at the map and, you know, assess the situation. Because we were winning. We were winning quite easily. And, well, angry guy. And unfortunately, you know, people didn't really judge what was going to happen. They all went the same direction, and I was the only defense. I have a good gun, but it takes time to reload, unfortunately. So I'm not mad with my wow, can't even think of the word. My performance in that game. What is this Valentine doing? Okay, good. No, yeah, he killed them both? That quickly? Wow, good job, Valentine. Valentine's doing good. Yeah, you know, see all these guys, they have kills. But I mean, I killed the Panzer 1C and got 2 shots off on the... What was it, the Lux and the Panzer 3-4 that came around the corner? And they both got good shots onto me. And like I said, this thing doesn't have armor. It's got hull armor, I think, but obviously that's like wafer thin plate armor. So let's actually take a look at this shirt. Oh, you are running on fumes there for your health. Type T-34. Got the grill. Oh, ammo racked him. Oh, you guys got this. And was killed by friendly. You fucking got in my way. Well, he's swearing at him, and then they both apologize? I don't. That's weird. Both wanted the kill, yeah. But at the same time, the Type T-34 should have been looking. Shouldn't have. Well, if he was zoomed in, he probably didn't see the Sherman 3 coming from the side. So, yeah, they both were at fault on that. But we did win. Firefrag cause more damage to enemy vehicles than the hit points of your vehicle. Oh, okay. Oh, that was easy. Got a good gun. Hey, look. Third on the team. And I got 1 kill. Sherman 3 got 5 kills. 1,000 damage. Oh, hey, these were the 2 guys. Man, they were really pushing for it, weren't they? 1 friendly kill. That sucks. So, that was a better game in a tank destroyer. I wish I could showcase just how much fun I have in these tanks. But it seems like tonight is not that night. Because, I mean, let's be honest. I've been struggling. I struggled pretty bad in World of Tanks. It's fun. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely going to be improving on these. Had a few pointers as far as what I should probably do, and one of my friends made it clear to me, and I knew this from the start. He's like, well, I watched your videos, and I thought they're good, but what really sets me apart from other people? And I didn't have an answer, because quite honestly, I don't know why people would be watching my videos over somebody else's. I mean, I watch Sidestrafe because he's very intelligent about the tanks. He has very good strategies. When he's playing War Thunder, he used to play World of Tanks, but he doesn't really do that anymore. I watch Jingles because he's really funny. Really, really nice guy, really hilarious in real life. Met him once. But I like his commentary. He's really good. And I'd like to think I'm intelligent enough to talk about the tanks in the way Sidestrafe does, or that I'm funny enough to make people laugh like Jingles does. But I mean, there's no way that I'm even close to their caliber, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing it to improve and to find my niche, something that I'm good at. I mean, I do something that those two don't, and I do single-player game playthroughs. I mean, Jingles, he'll play other games like Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous. He's played Star Wars a couple times, and Sidestrafe plays Mech Warrior and a few other games, Naval Action. They all play different games, but I don't believe either of them have played a solely single-player game, like single-player experience. I think Jingles played Borderlands, and I don't know if Sidestrafe has done anything like that. So, I remember Sidestrafe used to do DayZ videos, and those were always interesting to me. I always liked watching them because I liked seeing their progress. Not a lot of people did, but yeah, hopefully I can start doing some more single-player oriented games. I have a few games on Steam. I have the Metro Last Light. I need to get Metro 2033. And if I can record that, I'll definitely record that. But might have to beef up the system so I can actually get good, footage, and so it doesn't look like crap. So, anyways, enough rambling. Done for the night. I gotta eat supper and go to bed. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.